We are live on Facebook, CJ.
How you doing?
Hi, thank you, everybody. Look, thank you for joining us this Sunday afternoon. We have the CEO of Blue Diamond Entertainment, host of ATL Pride's All White, Grown and Sexy LGBT party. Well, it's for the grown and sexy, mature women who like mature women. Okay, so we're going to get to talk about that with CJ. Thank you for joining me this Sunday afternoon, CJ.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really
Well,
appreciate it. Uh,
oh,
Good to see you. Happy
it's good to
Sunday.
see you.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. So now,
Yeah.
welcome to Last Chat Dallas. You know, you were one of our first interviews about 8 months ago. About not exactly eight, maybe about I guess 4 or 5 months ago, and we did this over the phone with
Yes, we did.
and so that video is lost. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
so but it's good to be able to connect with you, especially after all of these months, after us getting ready to try to get back out here and get back to some, type of normalcy. I feel that if we're not healed, we are healing. And so we're just going to really start over from the beginning with you, CJ. And just tell me a little bit about you. Tell my listeners a little bit about you and about your business, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, like Cherie said, thank you for having me. First of all, once again, my name is CJ Jones. I am the founder, the owner, CEO, all that of Blue Diamond Entertainment,
All right.
quality events for mature women
Quality. Okay.
in the life, okay, in the life old school or women who love women new school. I
Hmm.
created this company because as I began to mature, I still had a little party in me. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My grandfather had a juke joint growing up,
Okay.
so we just come from a family of partiers and celebrating, and I wanted to continue that that ideology and create an environment where people my age would
Hmm.
feel comfortable. So as I grew, my audience grew in age, and
Hmm.
nothing wrong with the young folks, but mature women want to party with mature women. We
Absolutely.
have a different vibe. We do turn up, so to speak, but we have a
Hmm.
lot of old school music, music that we listened to when we were a little younger. I have a resident DJ, as I call her, Bombshell Boogie. She is awesome,
Hmm.
really good DJ. So we just like to celebrate, have a good time, create a safe space where women can enjoy themselves, even as they grow older and they still want to be around that same audience. So that's how my Pride 25 came into
Right.
effect, because Pride are usually larger crowds and they're people from out of town. And generally, the prides do not cater to mature women. So I created Pride 25 plus, which means you have to be at least 25. Most women are older than that, including me.
Okay.
It just kind of steers away young people to let them know that this party isn't necessarily for them,
Hmm.
but it's for, like I said, mature adults, women who just want to be around the same genre of people. And
Right.
that's basically what it is.
25 plus. I mean, I'm 50. I don't mind telling my age.
Hmm.
I'm 50 and my children are 25. So, and I can vibe with them if, as long as they're mature and everything. But,
Right.
so I got myself together today so we could talk about all of this. I know this is not about me, but I got my seat in VIP. I'm coming down the red carpet with the
I
red
see you.
rope. Okay, I got on my all white, and as you can see, my hair color, which is actually naturally gray, shows my age. And so,
Yes.
now one thing about it, I have two left feet, but I will dance. So
Okay.
obviously there's some dancing, and you got to get. I
Of
mean,
course.
let's talk about this venue because I'm gonna kind of go into that as far as because we've been spending the last 5 months of our lives, at least us here in Texas, in quarantine. And for
Yes.
me, this will be my first event out like this. Am I lying? No, it'll be like my first. I mean, I've been to some, a couple of house gatherings and
Hmm.
things like that, but actually going out in public. So tell us about this venue. Is this the actual VIP from the place that the party is going to take place?
Yes, that is the VIP side
It's the
over there.
VIP.
It's a Tago
Okay.
International Center. One of my good friends, he has this venue, and I wanted to host it here. Um, I I moved the parties generally at another venue. Unfortunately, crowds aren't as large as they usually have been.
Mhm.
However, there is a lot of women that still want to go out. So what we've done is following the CDC guidelines. We're practicing social distancing. We will have temperature checks at the door. We'll also have masks available. I suggest you bring your own, but just in case you forget, we have them there.
All
Um,
right.
COVID is rampant. It's out there. However, Cherie, I work with the public each week. I have a new training uh, new hire training class I do every single week, people off the street. And I've worked at the airport. I haven't contracted COVID.
Yeah.
As long as you practice um, good CDC safe practices, such as the hand sanitizer, washing your hands, your mask. We're doing a lot of these elbow hugs,
Right.
elbow bumps, fist pumps.
Hmm.
There won't be as much hugging. It just is what it is. I'm a hugger. I do miss that
Yeah.
part of pre-COVID activity, but we have to be safe. We have to keep our home safe, our children safe, our family safe. So we're gonna come out, have a good time. I have VIP sections. I have tables. So you stay around your folks. You don't have to intermingle unless you want to. Um,
Hmm.
and we're just gonna have a good time and play it safe. Safety
So
first.
is this the normal location or is this
No,
new for this year?
I moved it this year. The other venue is much larger.
Okay.
But because again, um, people just aren't going out as much. I do have a high demand of people coming. Um, Surprisingly to me, Atlanta is one of the states or cities that is lifted some of the restrictions on
Yeah.
gatherings. But we have a running party on Sunday, which will be also for Pride Weekend called Chica Sundays. The
Hmm.
venue is spread out. People can be with who they want to be with, who they
Hmm.
came with, and knock on wood, we haven't had any COVID testing. I mean, haven't any COVID uh, testing positive or any cases from that venue, and we've been doing that party probably for the last 2 months.
Oh,
So
have you? Okay, so
yes,
the Chica Sundays you've been doing for at least the last 2 months.
yes, we do that at Halo Lounge,
Hmm.
817 West Peachtree Street in the city of Atlanta. It's a very beautiful venue. With every Sunday, of course, Pride will be a little bit more live. We have people come from out of town, Dallas, like you.
Okay.
I have a large Dallas following, so that's great. Some other people coming from other states. So we just gonna have a good time. We're
Well,
gonna
I
make sure.
definitely hope to see some of my Dallas friends and associates there in Atlanta, having a good
Hmm.
time. As we try to get back to some normalcy and everything, you said that you've been doing this for the last 2 months. So here, about 2 months ago, we opened up and then the numbers climbed. And so, we pretty much shut back down. So, I mean, unless you go into a house party or, something that's I guess in a more controllable environment, the bars and things are not open here. Some of the restaurants do allow for you to come in and sit down and everything, but a large majority of them are not open. So you do feel comfortable going in. You said you've done this for the last 2 months, so we should
Oh,
have us a really good time, right?
yes, you're gonna have a good time. And remember, just I walk around with my hand sanitizer. I know it's not sexy to have, your big purse or whatever, but have you a little Bath and Body Works, they have a little small little hand
Yes.
sanitizer you can kind of hook. I just keep it with you. It's nothing against you, but if I happen to shake a hand, I'm gonna put my hand sanitizer back on right
Right.
after. It's nothing personal. I just need to be safe and I want everybody to be safe. We will have hand sanitizer there. Of course, there's bathroom space where you can wash your hands. But I recommend a limited hugging. You know, you can always do this. You can fist pound. You know, again, ladies don't usually do that, but we're in a different time and season at this point.
We
I think
are.
as long as you practice safety, which is washing your hands and hand sanitizer. I mean, I wash my hands 20, 30 times a day, and I
Right.
use hand sanitizer about twice that amount.
And we should
So,
actually do that anyway.
oh yeah, we should. It wasn't hard for me because I'm a germaphobe and I always had hand sanitizer with me. But I was glad because I already had that practice instilled in me, just
Mhm.
because I just like to um, stay germ free. I'm an entrepreneur, so I really can't afford to be sick. So
Mhm.
I try to keep myself healthy. I don't think we're going to have a problem. Just people need to, again,
Right.
practice safe CDC guidelines. It's not necessarily no touching, but when you do
Right.
touch, just use your hand sanitizer. It's just real
Right.
simple, real simple.
Well, you know, I always have a spiritual message, and for something like this, you know, for going out to the club, people might be like, "Oh, okay, now what you coming with now?" But you know what? I'm different like that. I don't care. But the thing about it is, you know, the Bible says, "Don't forsake the assembling together. Don't forsake the gathering together." You know, of the saints and
Hmm.
other believers. And
Important.
you know, you know, I'm me, and you know, I apply the word of God to every situation. The thing about it is that we've been so quarantined now. You know, one thing about it, because we are a people of love, you know, it kind of can do stuff to you. I mean, I've heard all kinds of stories, and I know this ain't got nothing to do with the party, but I've heard all kinds of stories of people actually going crazy in this
Yeah.
quarantine. But you know, by not having the human contact that we wanted, you know, and so you know, some
Yes.
people might find it risky because there is the threat of, you know, of the virus and everything. But when you're a person that loves other people and loves on other people, it's not just about going out, you know, to party or whatever, but it is about that exchange
Yes.
love and you know, and everything between each other, you know, saying about each other, you know, I mean, no man lives in this world alone.
No.
So just being able to go out for, you know, for something like that, you know, not even as far as, like you said, you've been doing it the last 2 months, but not even as far as going out, you know, every weekend, you know, but pride is always something special. You know, sometimes
Yes.
there's some people that don't go out until pride. I've
Yes.
always been that type of person.
Hmm.
I could go the whole year without going out, but I might go to something that has something to do with pride because I mean it's almost like a family reunion.
It is. It
So, what
is.
other things can we look forward to on and now at least the night of the all white party? Like I told Swan, I'm like, look, I'm good for one night. So we not may not make it Friday to whatever's going on. We may not make it Sunday, but we'll make it to the white party. So since I'm putting all of my eggs in the white party basket, then what all do I have to look forward to in this situation?
Well, first, I want to piggyback on what you said about being spiritual. I
Mhm.
am a PK, a preacher's kid, and I
Okay.
do believe of the coming together of his people. And you're right, pride is not just for parties, is a reunion, it is
Hmm.
a celebration where people can now be a part of something special,
Hmm.
see people they haven't seen in a while. I have people
Right.
that come to this party. This is my 13th year doing it. So I just want you to expect to have a good time, to listen to some good music. We're gonna have a gentleman there. He's gonna be selling some food, some good
Okay.
old crab boil food and some shrimp, something a
Hmm.
little different.
Okay.
And you can expect to be safe. First and foremost, my goal is to create a safe environment. Okay, safe meaning when you come in, you don't have to worry about being caused harm. You don't have to worry about something happened to you that's not going to get you back home the way you left. Okay.
Right.
So again, I just want to stress two things. Maybe bring your hand sanitizer with you. If you don't, we will have it. Um, And if you're not feeling well, please don't come out. Just
Right.
stay
That
home.
part.
It's not that important to
Mhm.
where you have to just be there if you're not feeling well. Because sometimes when you're not feeling well, it can affect other people, right? So
Absolutely.
we don't want to be that person who deems it necessary to be there at any cost.
Right.
Again, we're going to be having temperature checks. We're going to have face masks at the door. I will have my mask. You can bring your own, or again, we have ours, and we're just going to have a good time on Saturday night at Tago International Center. It's going to be some
Okay.
beautiful women, some mature women, and we're going to just have a good time like we
So
always do.
speaking of that, I mean, obviously, it's for mature women. So some will be coupled up and some will be single. Can you
Yes,
give us some information about how to get the tickets, to make,
yes.
arrangements to come, because we want people to be able to come from miles around.
Right. Well, you can go to my website, which is BDE25.com. Once again, that's BDE25. That stands for Blue Diamond Entertainment. It's real simple.
Okay.
The link will be there for the white party. You'll see some other events, a little bit about my company, a little bit about me, some videos so you can truly see what type of women are at this party. I put it
Hmm.
all out there because I do know, once again, some women that are mature are hesitant. They're like, oh, I want to be a bunch around kids. So I put the videos
Yeah.
out there so you can see just who's there year after year. I have a couple
Hmm.
videos up there. I have video from last year. So once again, that's BDE25.com. You can get information there about the entire Pride weekend. We have events on Saturday and Sunday. We do Chica Sundays, and
Okay.
we're gonna also merge Chica Sundays with the huge Goliath party with Mel
Hmm.
Scott and Trax Girl. So uh, um,
Okay. So
Halo is a beautiful
you did
venue.
mention some other promoters. Now, what other promoters are involved with this along with you?
On Sunday, we have Mel Scott, Trax Girls. We have
Okay.
Just
Well,
Capone.
so let me stretch that out. Melissa Scott with Track Girls. Y'all know
Yes,
her from Love and Hip Hop, right?
yes, yes,
And of course,
yes.
we've had an interview with Melissa. So that's with Tracks Girls and who else?
We're gonna have Capone with I Am the Party Girls, uh,
Okay.
Prada Two Flies on that event, and
Mhm.
Alex Tucker. So we combined a few of us together so that we could have a good representation of Atlanta
Okay.
for that event, and so it's going really well. Like I said, Halo
Okay.
is a beautiful, beautiful space. It's spread out. We have a good time there. VIP sections available.
That's like the whole board of directors on that one.
Yes, yes.
For
It's
Atlanta.
good. It's good in Atlanta. We like to practice community, and we do
Okay.
partner on some events. We all have our own events on Saturday, but we,
Okay.
we come together. We try to do that as much as possible because it shows unity in the community, and it just allows people to have a better representation of our city. So we
So
like.
if I have anything left after Friday, then I should try Sunday.
Yes, Sunday at
Okay.
7. Now it starts early. The
But
7.
I like starting early because I go to
Yeah,
bed early too.
yeah,
The real mature women, we go to bed early.
yeah. Sometimes, right?
Sometimes, well, I mean, at least one night a week we might,
Right.
stay open a little bit longer. But for the most part.
Yeah, my partner's that way too. But she'll spend a little bit of those hours up on Pride weekend. She likes to come
Right.
out and
Okay.
that's like you. That's her. She comes out on Pride
I mean, you
weekend.
got to
Everybody
get
else.
ready all year for that one.
Right, 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 right. Which I like. That's why I have it. That's why I have
Right.
this party. It's for women who don't usually come out. It's for those women who say, "Oh, this one
Right.
time a
Well, I
year,
want
I
to,
want
and
to go
see,
to a
that's the
good
point.
party."
I do want to push that point because that's, with it being a part of Pride, with it being for the mature crowd, with it being, the grown and sexy, the ones that, we're not hitting the clubs every weekend. This might be our go-to event
Yes,
for the
yes,
whole year.
it should
You know.
be.
Okay. I can get with that. I can dig that. So
And
y'all
listen,
remember that, those of us here in Dallas, you know, let's make plans to at least get out to Atlanta. And of course, there's a bunch of nice hotels and everything
yes,
right in the area.
Yes, yes, there are.
You know, you
And
should start trying to put this together with a hotel package and an air package, you know, and put it together. Like, I get with you on that now.
okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I
Okay.
kind of I let people kind of do what they want to do. Some people come in
Right.
town, they stay with people here.
Yeah.
They do stay at some of the hotels. Because I don't have an event at the hotels, I usually just
Mhm.
kind of just let people
Right.
decide where they want to stay. But
Okay.
I do look forward to seeing you and everyone else coming from Atlanta and all over the country. Atlanta's waiting for you. We'll welcome you with open arms like we do every year. And
Absolutely.
happy Pride. Come out and party.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I know that you have to wrap this up and you have things that you're going that you need to do. But did you want to say anything else about this event? You know, give us some encouraging words
Yes.
as we get ready for Labor Day weekend at Pride ATL.
Yes, I do know that this is a rough time for some people. Social
Mhm.
distancing is hard,
Yeah.
especially for our community.
Mhm.
We're a community of love and
Right.
vengeance, and we used to loving on each other and going out just to be around our people. So I
Right.
ask that you just stay encouraged. Um, seek some kind of help if you're feeling a little depressed, having a little anxiety. It's natural, it's okay. But just know that, this too shall pass. Uh,
Yes.
we have a new normal, but it'll be okay. To those who have dealt with people directly with COVID infections, I'm praying for you. And I will say, be encouraged. There's plenty of people that have contracted the virus and been okay. And that is the glory in it right there. Okay.
Right
So
there.
we're gonna focus on, I like to focus on what I want and not what I don't want. So I will tell you all to be blessed, take care of yourselves. And if you don't get the tickets online, you can definitely show up at the door. You can pay at the door always.
Mhm.
But if you're able to come, I'd love to see you. Be safe out there. Keep your family safe. Keep yourself safe. And peace and blessings.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today for this special edition of Let's Chat Dallas. Thank you for informing us, especially those of us that are grown, sexy, and
Yes,
mature,
yes,
okay, about this event. And, you know, I'm definitely going to make it there, and hopefully some of our listeners are going to make it out. But, you know, we're looking forward to it. So prayers all around for everybody
yes,
involved.
ma'am.
All right. And we will see you on the other side, CJ. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me, Cherie. We'll
All
talk to
right,
you
then.
soon,
Bye
okay?
bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us on Last Chat Dallas, and we are out.